What's going on, guys? Welcome back to more FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. Today is a special day because Serie A Team of the Season is out, and I'm excited. Not that I have many Serie A players in my team, in my main team, but I'm excited to see what kind of players that they have out, because it's been an exciting league this season, especially with Inter winning it for the first time. I mean, Juventus not winning it for the first time in ages. So let's carry on and see what EA have for us today. So we got a Team of the Season Barella. Oh, looks nice. Oh, looks like a really good player. Italian center mid, and then this is for the live foot friendly. So this is the friendly matches. What's Serie A Select? Let's see what that is. Serie A Select. Serie A plays exactly 11. Clubs exactly 11. Oh, so 11 different clubs and nationality regions, minimum 3. Okay, should be easy to do. You can't just stack up your Serie A teams in that. We've got a Team of the Season moment. Saicedo. Lazio striker. Looks decent. This is the squad battles objective. Looks decent. Looks decent. Silver stars are the same. The Haaland animated Tifo is still there. And what do we got here? No new milestones. And for teams, got a new teams objective. It's a Manchester City versus UCL final debut versus Chelsea competition winners in 2000. Excuse me. So that's interesting one. So finally we get a team's objective. So let's see what SBCs we got for today. We got a this is still it's a Europa League final showdown. Alcacer with Fred. Oh, Fred. Looks like a decent card. Fred Alcacer looks nice. 91 pace, 92 shooting. That's interesting. Irving Lozano. Oh, damn, man. This card's gonna be. We've got an Italian woman in Serie A woman. By the looks of it. Apart from that, that's about it, really. Keanu Neves, that's going to expire in 23 hours. Jude Bellingham. Serie A Team of the Season challenge we have for a small prime gold players pack. And no new icons. I mean, not expected any new icons anyway. But really, yeah, apart from that, that's about it. So we got 3 new cards. Fred looks like, how many segments is that? 2 segments in 83 and in 84. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. And same for Alcacer as well. No, just 1 segment for Alcacer, an 86 rated team. Interesting from EA. Just 1 segment for the Villarreal player and 2 segments for Fred. Lozano has 2 segments as well. It's going to be an 84 and an 86. Let's see the stats for Lozano. He's a 4-star, 4-star, high-low. 99 pace, just flat out 99 across the board. His dribbling's pretty good. His defending not so good. Physicals are good, aggression's good, composure's decent. So, looks like a decent player. I'm not going to go for him because I have no need for him. And I already have Bailey as a super sub. So I didn't even go for Waman when he was out. Most people did go for him. Alcacer. Fred looks decent, but you know, decent pace. Shooting's awful. His passing's good. Dribbling is really good for a CDM. Physicals are alright, and his defending is decent. You know, you can probably boost that up with a shadow. I got Bruno in the team, so maybe Fred could be there to boost him up, but don't know who's going to replace though. Not going to replace De Jong. Maybe go for a 4-5-1 and then take Isaac out up front and then put Fred maybe in a CDM position. Who knows? We'll see. His high as well. It looks like a pretty decent, and Man United do have a decent shout to win the competition, but knowing Unai Emery, you never know. Alcacer, 4-star, medium low. Decent, good pace. Apart from that, shooting's very good. Dribbling's good. His composure's good. Strength is a little low, but overall physicals are decent. Yeah, it's a real toss up between these two. And Lozano's a good player if you want to go for him as well. But apart from that, that's about it from EA for today. Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go and look at the stats of the Serie A team of the season. Look at that: 98 Ronaldo, 96 Lukaku, and a 93 Kessie. Wow, 93 Kessie looks really good. He's gonna be a beast. I don't know. Most people say the fullback to centre back meta, but Kessie as a centre back would be insane. And Ronaldo's hasn't got that 99, but interesting to see what his weak foot upgrade could be. So what I'll do is I'll go into Footbin and look at the stats for the Serie A team of the season, and then I've got about 25 player picks, but I'm going to leave that for a separate video right after this one. So if you guys want to check that out, we're going to see if we can pack some of these Serie A team of the seasons from that. So without further ado, let's go check them out on Footbin. Taking an age to load up here. Computer's a little bit overworking. So there's the Paco Alcacer card. They've given from his 81 rare gold. He's got 13 pace, 17 passing, and 18 physicals. Wow, insane. Looks like a good card. Usually with these strikers, put an engine on them, improve his passing further. His shooting's pretty good. I don't think you should boost that up that much. So maybe put an engine on. I don't think I'll go for him. I don't need him. Looks good. If you want that player up front. Donnarumma. So this is the Serie A goalkeeper. He's 91 rated. So far, he's the lowest of the main team of the seasons, the lowest rated one. I'm probably gonna see him a lot. Get packed a lot. Looks decent, but overall, when it comes to goalkeepers, the main thing I look at is the reactions, because 79 reactions. His jumping is 72, so he's not ideal, when it comes in. His 6'5" is good. It's ideal, but those two stats are important, and I don't think I'd use him just based on that. Got an 88 Berardi. So he's one of the two players that's below 90 rating, right mid, 93 pace. He's good, but he's just not the player that you want in your team, is he? He's just not the one. Well, what would you put on him? Marksman? No. Boost up that passing a little bit, but we could see I could see him getting packed a lot. At the moment, he's 58k, so there you go. He's just not worth much, is he? There's a Skriniar, centre back from Inter. He's again, you wouldn't want him just for his pace. His defending is really good, physicals are good, but that 77 acceleration, 75 sprint speed is not ideal at this stage of the game, unless you use your slow centre backs and you can't work with them. So here's one of the objective cards, Felipe Caicedo. It's good, you know, shooting's really good, dribbling's good, his shooting is good. Put an engine on him to boost up his passing and becomes a pretty decent striker. You know, if you want that Serie A striker, is for an objective card, he's pretty decent. Why not? Why not? Insigne, or insane, should I say? Insane pace, insane dribbling. His reaction's a little low, but apart from that, incredible. His shooting's really good. Shot power 93, long shots 99. He's 4-star, 4-star. Damn, man, really good player. With 600,000 at the moment, he's got a bunch of team of the weeks. You know, I packed a couple as well during this run. Looks very good. Looks very good. And you put a dead eye on him, he becomes a 97 cam. Wow, incredible. Good player there. DePaul, he also is a player that's had quite a few team of the weeks informs. Decent player, centre mid, 4-star, 3-star weak foot, just drags him down a bit, but apart from that, decent. His dribbling is okay. You know, you want obviously a little bit better dribbling there. But you can always boost that up, just, you know, put an engine on him, bring up that agility and balance. Not somebody that I'm interested in. Quadrado now, this is a player that I've seen a lot of people use, especially his man of the match card. So let's see. He's a 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Looks like a very good player. He's extinct at the moment on the market. He doesn't have a value. What can you put on him? I mean, you probably wouldn't want to use him as a center back just because he's 5'10" and his strength is not the best. You know, 70 strength, 80 with an anchor. You really don't want to use him there, but definitely you can use him at right mid. You can use him at right back. Maybe not right mid because his shooting is not so good. His crossing is decent. So maybe you can go just based on that. But yeah, pretty good right back. Don't think I've much use for him if I end up getting him. De Vrij, however you pronounce his name, looks like probably the ideal centre back in the team of the season, isn't he? He's got good pace. Defending is really good. Physicals are really good. Put a shadow on him. Really good player. Really good centre back. 96 centre back with a shadow. And 6'2", good. That's the team of the season centre back you're looking for from this league. Muriel. He's been good, hasn't he? And he had a road to the final card that a lot of people loved. Which one was it? Yeah, he did road to the final card that a lot of people loved. And when you compare that to the road to the final card, you know, 5 pace, 9 shooting, 9 passing, 10 physicals, just looks like a really good player. He's 4-star, 4-star. I mean, you don't want to do anything with the pace. The pace is already just flat out. You can maybe improve his passing a little bit, give him a little boost there. What's the best one? Artist, maybe, just to boost up that passing, get him up there. Looks like a good card, just not the type of play that I would use. I like a well-rounded player. There's Romero. Looks very good. Looks even better than De Vrij in a way. You know, 2-star, 2-star. I guess that weak foot is a little low. But apart from that, you know, there's your, say, another team of the season centre back, and you know, if you end up packing him, I wouldn't be too disappointed. Argentinian, and link him up with a few players, especially if you did the other objective players from the other team of the seasons like Sosa, maybe you could link him up, or if you did the Zanetti SBC, Icon SBC, I know that's further back. Good player there. Barea, so this is the friendlies objective player. Again, center mid, he's pretty good. Oh, but that 3-star, 4-star, 3-star skills is not ideal there. We didn't notice that before. But yeah, it's can use him as a CDM. He's not going to be good at further up the pitch. You might as well just use him at the back. I think if I do end up getting him, I think that's where I would use him. Basically, I don't think so I would use him anywhere. Up top, you probably just slap a shadow on him. You know, just max out that shooting, that pace, and that defending. Really, you know, he's got decent strength, aggression. So this is where I would use him, probably as a stay at the back, center mid. Dries Mertens, 1.1 million. Wow, jeez. And you can see why. You know, the dribbling is maxed out except for composure. His pace is really good. Shooting's really, really good. Passing is really good. And just overall, great player. You know, 97 cam, just ideal, isn't he? And then just depends what you want to put on him. So he looks like a really good player. There's Martinez. He's a player who really deserves team of the season. Good player. Good players. Passing's passing's good in the important areas. Dribbling's really good except for the balance. Maybe you want to improve the balance a little bit. His pace is really good. Put an engine on him and you improve his passing a little bit. Max out the pace and then improve the dribbling, the balance especially. And he becomes a really good player. You know, he is 4-star. A little bit disappointing that they haven't given him a skill or weak foot upgrade. There we go. This is what some people may use as a center back. Theo Hernandez. Now, I've used this guy's rare gold card in most of my managerial masterpiece matches when, you know, playing for Serie A cards. And he is really, really good. Just even his 80 rare gold. And they have given him 16 defending, 16 dribbling, 13 physical, 18 passing, and 13 shooting. Wow, not much you can do with pace, really. Put a shadow on him. Wow, 94 center back. Don't really need that, do you? Maybe an anchor could do him. Anchor is good because his pace is already maxed out. Look at that pace. Like, oh, wow. Maybe even not a catalyst, an anchor. Anchor would be best for him. Wow. Look at that. His defending is pretty much maxed out. His physicals are amazing. You know, this is a player that you'd want to get, you know, and he's French. Got the links on him. Great player. Here is Yannick Kessie. Wow. You know, speaking of using center backs, using other players in center back meta, this guy could be good for that position. This guy is a rock. The 3-star skills brings him down a bit. That's why you'd want to use him further back at, around CDM center back. But as a center back, this guy, look at that physicality. It's already maxed out. You know, what's the point of doing anything? You don't put a shadow on him. Don't even bother with the anchor. Just incredible. Maxed out defending, basically. Pace is insane. Just 6 foot tall, so he's good. And he's got the average body type, so be ideal for that position. Great player. No wonder he's almost 1 million. And 1.3 million for Romelu Lukaku. Very good player. 4-star. And, you know, he's been a good card this FIFA. Just the reason that most people probably don't use him is because his pace is not ideal. You know, and they've given him 11 pace boost. And then, you know, that pace boost is going to make him ideal to use. People would like to use him now. I mean, his shooting's just amazing. His passing's good. Dribbling is good. You know, 6'3". 6'3" with that agility and balance, just insane, you know. And no wonder he's 1.3 million. And having Lozano, the SBCs were 400,000 coins. I think that's a little bit expensive, you know. He's a very good player, of course, you know, don't get me wrong about that, you know, maxed out pace, but I think especially with fodder prices that are high right now due to the SBCs and that we were getting near the end of the Bundesliga promo. I don't think I would go for him, and I don't recommend going for him as well. He just seems, he's a very good player. I know he's very broken, especially in previous FIFAs. People really loved him, and from what I've heard, he is broken this FIFA as well. That one of those glitch players like Waman, but you know, it's just not my kind of player. You know, no, he's insane, but I think it's a little bit steep, that price for him. And here we go, Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow, 11 million. Wow, this is insane. 11 million. So compared to his Team of the Year card, he's been given 1 pace, 1 dribbling, 1 defending, -2 physicals, -1 passing, and -1 shooting. He hasn't been given the weak foot upgrade, but wow, this card looks insane. As with all Ronaldos, you put an engine on him and it just... beast card, right? Beast card. This is the player that everybody wants. You know, I was using his base gold until recently, and when you compare that to his base gold, it's insane, you know. And even if you can't get it, even his base gold at 176,000 coins is a steal, because Ronaldo's got that unique body type that is just a CR7 unique body type that is just insane, right? Just glides through players. So that's the Team of the Year. We had that Fred there. I don't know if we checked him out. So Fred is coming in at, his SBC value is 179,000. That's not bad. That's good. He's got 79 pace. He's been given 6 pace, 8 shooting, 9 passing, 11 defending, and 14 physicals. Wow. It's 4-star, 4-star. Somebody like him, you know, put a shadow on him. Pace becomes really good. His passing is not ideal. Maybe you can do something to improve his passing. Maybe a catalyst, but then, you know, his defending is not ideal. You know, it's going to be work around. Engine looks good on him, but then you can't really use him further up the pitch. Catalyst looks good, or even a shadow. Yeah, it's going to be hard to find, you know, which one's the ideal. What's everybody going for? His shadow on him. Yeah. He's short and lean, his body type. So, you know, obviously you want to stay away from the center back position. But apart from that, you know, Manchester United players are getting quite a few showdown cards. So I think there was, wasn't there a McTominay earlier in the season? Let me just see. Pogba's got a special card, you know, and it could be good to link. There's no. There he is. There's a McTominay. Yeah, so an 86 McTominay early in the season, he was worth 170,000 points as well. Interesting. 11 million coins for that Ronaldo. That is insane. Let's see if this base Ronaldo's been, his price is increasing. Or is this going to drop further and further down? It's incredible. It's picked up a little bit, so his price might pick up, because usually what happens is he's out of packs, and, you know, with Weekend League around the corner, you know, people tend to, if they can't pack his Team of the Season, people tend to go and buy his rare gold and use that instead. Since they are out of packs, and, you know, there is no demand, there's no supply of it at the moment, then the price tends to rise. So there's that. So guys, that's the Serie A Team of the Season. Looks like a very, very stacked Team of the Season. From the face value, it looks like it could be one of the most promising ones so far. There is a lot of stacked players here. Namely, that just those three players, that Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Kessie, are insane players. And even have Hernandez, man. Hernandez is probably the one I want the most. You know, just looks really, really good. And so we are gonna end the video off here, and then I'm gonna upload another video later on with my player picks, the 81 plus, the 25 81 plus player picks that we did, and in the hope that we might pick some of these players. So without, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later on for the other video. So peace.